First, give me a kiss.
¿Tú dirías que yo encajaría en una película de tu marca, Lucas Entertainment?
I want guys to have pubic hair. I want guys to have pubic hair here. All models fall in love with Puerto Vallarta, and they usually stay longer. Guapo, chico.
Sí. Gracias.
You can do it. I would love to work with you. Yes.
Okay,
I'm serious.
Sin más preámbulos, le damos la bienvenida al productor, director y actor Michael Lucas. ¿Cómo empezó todo?
I forget about your question. Okay, so I came to. I'm from Russia. I'm from Moscow, and I came to Europe first, to Germany. That was a long time ago. It was 1995, and I didn't have anything to do really. I was 25 years old. It was a long time ago. So I didn't really have much to do because I didn't have papers. I didn't have legal documents. And I started working in a straight company. I did straight films, just 2 films. And then I went to Paris, and there was a French director whose name was Cardinal, and I worked with him. So that's how it started. And then in '97, I came to America, and then I was signed by a big company, and I don't want to promote
You like
them.
filming more in America?
It was bigger company. It was one of the biggest
It's possible
companies.
more, no?
Yeah, it was more opportunities, of course, because America is, made it.
And you is the best productor?
No,
No?
I don't
Sure,
think so.
your company is very, very popular, no?
I hope so. It's not for me to judge. It's not for me to decide.
Okay.
In '97 I did movie for them, several movies. I was exclusive for a big studio, and then in 1998 I opened my company.
Okay.
Yes, and it was a long time.
Yeah.
It was, and it took me a long time to build the company, because I never took money from anybody. So it was very slow growth.
Yes, it's a good work is slow. Yeah.
Yes.
Internet ha revolucionado la industria, ¿vale? Lo que antes se veía como una productora, que ser actor tenías que nomás que trabajar para una productora, ahora los actores pueden trabajar amateur por internet y tener su propia red social. Ahora se llevan gran parte del pastel, realmente toda la gente que trabaja para su propia red social. ¿Las productoras les sale rentable tener ahora una productora cuando realmente cualquiera puede hacerlo?
So yeah, it's a huge problem. Grande problema. So because models not only they produce immature content, but they decided now to be also to act like professional studios, because they hire cameramen and they edit and they put the product which looks very much like a regular company, because it's easy, because phones. They very similar quality to big to big cameras when you watch content on the phone. So most people watch content on their phones.
Yeah, but now the phones is more quality.
Yes.
No.
Yes. It's not.
It's question the time.
Yes.
The one phone is similar and one camera professional.
Yes, I have my phone 14 in
You are free?
New York. And it's easier to edit when it's professional camera. But you're right. So, and that's a huge problem, because that pie, as you said, is already getting smaller and smaller, because first it was a lot of amateur came. Then after that, piracy is always the biggest problem, bigger than anything. So that pool of people that is buying is getting smaller and smaller, because basically now consumer has so many ways to spend this money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lady Gaga filming one video clip with this iPhone 11.
Right.
Time to free me from the chain.
So I nominate in Grabaría Awards for the best film. me and this amateur actor,
Right.
the other productors the all time, no?
Yeah. Well, yes, you're right. And so that's why it's so difficult for us to make money right now. I, for example, it's my company, but I receive from my company salary. You know, just like everyone who work for me in corporate office. What is the salary? It's not like it's a huge profit any longer.
¿Qué es lo que más te excita de un hombre?
Guapo chico.
¿Sí?
Yeah.
Gracias.
So
The only face or all?
a package.
Package.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
But no. Most important. There are two things, of course. Always personality is important, and the
Yes,
way
it's
you
the
look.
next ask a question.
Yes.
You
It's the
prefer
next question.
attitude or body?
I can answer now. Okay, so no, it's both, because it can be very often, as you know, there's a beautiful guy, but then he opens his mouth and he's an asshole. Both are important.
Yeah.
Look, I'm lucky because I like any kind of guy. I like guys of all races and I like guys of all shapes. It's very easy for me. I'm attracted to anybody and any age, so that is not a big problem. So I would say attitude is more important.
Si trabajaras en Hollywood haciendo películas y tuvieras que elegir una estrella de Hollywood, ¿a cuál de ellas elegirías y qué papel le darías?
I don't know. If I would,
No, for you see the one actor particular. Yeah.
look, I would probably hire
For you, what is the more handsome guy in Hollywood?
Hollywood. Look, if I will have a choice who to put in the movie, I'll take the most popular actor who has the most following. I think it will be Tom Cruise, right? Or Brad Pitt, just to make money.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, if he will message me and say I want to be in your movie, I will say yes.
Okay. ¿Con qué actor no volverías a trabajar nunca?
There are several actors that I would not work again, but I don't want to mention names because I don't want the drama.
Sure.
I don't want the drama.
Not drama. It's only if you want no like for one question.
There are, look, of course, any producer, any director always have models who he worked with once or several times, and then something goes wrong. Maybe because model didn't perform well, or sometimes model performed very well, but he behaved badly, right? The problem is very often you start working with a model and he's nice and sweet, but then the bigger star he become, the more diva he become. Right?
Okay.
He's nice and humble and easy to work with, but then the bigger he becomes, the more difficult it becomes to work with him. It happens. Not always, but it happens a lot. And then I don't want to work with a person who is rude and who is nasty and who is a big diva. And then, but I don't like naming people.
Okay. En un futuro, ¿cuál sería la película de tus sueños? ¿Superarías las expectativas que, o digamos la película más cara fue una tuya, que de la Dolce Vita, ¿no? Se llamaba. ¿Cuál sería la próxima, digamos, que harías o que tienes pensado o que te gustaría hacer?
This was back in the days when there was a demand by big storyline movies, and that's when I did it. Today, I don't think it's interesting for people. I think today people want action.
Really?
I think so. I think today it's just you will invest a lot of money and a lot of time and you will not make this back.
Yeah.
When we're in production, we film every day. We film 4 times a year, and we film usually in Mexico in beautiful locations, in villas, and that's what I want to put money in hiring beautiful locations, in most beautiful villas and beautiful actors, and that's where I want to put the money, in quality. And then we hire 3 photographers and we hire 2 cameras and lots of assistants and with catering, and that's where I want to be putting money today, because you have to produce a lot. You don't have time to produce movies. Like La Dolce Vita took us, I think, 2 weeks to film for 5 scenes, I don't remember. You can do it today. So we produce every day 2 to 3 scenes, and dialogues are small, and I think it's not something that is possible to do today. At least, for me, I'm in business, and for me, it's all about what makes more sense and where you can spend your money better.
Okay.
And you better spend your money on beautiful scenes. Yes.
Okay. ¿Qué características tiene que tener un actor para trabajar en Lucas Entertainment? O sea, ¿tú dirías que yo encajaría en una película de tu marca Lucas Entertainment?
No. Yes, sí.
Yeah, but
you're a very good-looking guy, of course. Yeah, I mean it's a package, but it's a business of looks. So we want a package, and we're not a niche market. We're not a twink company where any skinny twink can go in. We're not the bear market. We are. It's about very hard guys, and for example, very important, not to have huge muscles but abs. This is very important.
Yes.
Like I always look at guys. They can be big, but if there are no abs,
I don't have.
Okay, then you work on that, please.
Next year, no?
Yes, please work on that. No, I think you have good abs. Yeah, I saw. Yes.
Your eyes is very good.
My eyes are not
Nice.
good. No, I think abs are important. So we always ask our models before they go in production, 2 months before. We tell them, we want you for production, so start working out and dieting. Muscles are good, it's great. But what is more important is that you have nice abs. This is like what we always try to do. It's our specialty. We also important that model does not shave his pubic hair, or armpit hair. Hair should be here, hair should be there, and I don't want.
You don't like airy.
Huh?
Airy guys, not like.
I want guys to have pubic hair. I want guys to have pubic hair here. That's important.
Yes.
I don't want models to plug eyebrows. I want natural eyebrows.
Yeah.
I want natural beard.
Yeah.
So I don't want this. So I want models to look natural.
Okay.
They can be smooth or they can have hair here. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But they have to have hair and have to have hair there. So the more natural look, the better. So yeah.
So good.
Yes, you can do it. I would love to work with you. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I'm serious. I'm very honest. I would have told you no.
Yeah.
Yes.
¿Cuál es tu película favorita que hayas hecho tú?
It's more about experience of filming it. So the best experience we had, most interesting production was Man of Israel. When we went to Israel and we filmed the first Israeli movie. It was, 10 years ago maybe. And that was the most challenging and the most interesting and the greatest experience we had, called Man of Israel. And it was just very beautiful. People in Israel were wonderful.
Yeah.
They were very nice. They were helping us a lot and they were excited about that. And it was most beautiful movie and guys was so hot. Yeah, it was challenging and interesting. We were going everywhere. We were filming every scene in different location. We filmed on Dead Sea, we filmed in Tel Aviv, and then we filmed in different natural environments.
Barcelona?
I filmed a lot in Barcelona.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. We usually film not in Barcelona. Our company always were looking for a beautiful natural location with like villa. So we usually film 2 hours from Barcelona.
Yeah.
So we drive to some, to the mountains, or we film 2 hours away, where, farm, and we usually choose like old villa that has charm, and that has, and that's what is more interesting than film. I don't film just in apartments; it's boring.
Yeah.
And I like, for me, experience is most important. So I like models to live together. I usually, every production have about 30 models. Each model come for about 10 days. And I like models to be all together, living in a house or living like
It's a big brother, no?
it's very important because they bond, and that is much more interesting than what most companies do. They create so much social media. Like when location is beautiful, when like now we film a lot in Mexico, then models like to take lots of pictures because it's beautiful background, ocean and nature. So, and that's very good for models, and that's very good for us. With every production, every model gets several thousands of followers on Twitter and Instagram while they're in production, because it's just so much social media. And we have a very good guy who is doing TikTok every production. He make about 30 clips. So that's why I like this. You cannot do it if you are in town in the apartment. You won't have this beautiful, social media, and you won't have time to do that. So we all stay for 2 weeks together, and we produce really great content for sex and also social media content. So,
¿Cuáles son tus próximos proyectos?
well, I continue doing what I'm doing now. I film right in the last 3 years. We film mostly in Puerto Vallarta in Mexico, because I think for what I do, it's the best location. Villas are beautiful, and food is great, and the weather is great, and villas are amazing that we choose. So it's just everyone having a great time. The crew and the models, everybody has a great time. And
Good publicity for Mexico.
yes,
You travel for Mexico.
for Puerto Vallarta, it's a very good publicity, yes. Because we film there all the time and we always talk about that. So yes, I know a lot of gay men who told me, I found out about Puerto Vallarta from your films. Yes, but it's just the most comfortable place for me to film, because I can afford stunning, hire great, help, and I can afford really beautiful villas. I won't be able to afford villa like this near New York or near Barcelona. I won't be able to afford or in Sitges villa for 15 people, for 20 people near Barcelona, in Sitges. But there in Mexico, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Puerto Vallarta is for the summer. Is the best city for the American, no?
Not for summer.
United States and
all year round, but most popular time is from November till May, because the weather is so amazing. So, but before it was mostly Canadians and Americans because it's so close. But now there are so many Europeans. And our models that come with us, when we bring models, they usually stay much longer after production, because it's just such a beautiful place. All models fall in love with Puerto Vallarta, and they usually stay longer. Yes, they usually stay longer.
And Playa del Carmen is not.
I like Puerto Vallarta because it's a gay destination.
You prefer the Puerto Vallarta?
Yes, it's a gay destination.
Really?
So which is great. So there is like half of the tourists are gay. Yeah.
Ok, ¿te puedes quitar la camiseta?
Yeah.
Vamos a ver. Es un director que se cuida.
I never sat in jacuzzi in t-shirt yet.
Yeah.
It's my first time I'm sitting in jacuzzi.
Yeah, it's the particular
yes,
jacuzzi.
I don't mind it. Yes, I don't mind.